Dear friends, welcome to Homeschooling Channel. Standard 10th, Social Science, Unit 10, in History, Social Transformation in Tamil Nadu, Part 4. This video talks about the language agitation before Indian independence and the women's movements. Agitation means the state of being irritated. Friends, Tamil regained its prominence in the later half of the 19th and early 20th century. Mr. Maraimalai Adigal's Pure Tamil movement, the language reforms of Periyar and Tamil Isai movement helped to flourish Tamil language. Tamil Renaissance that led the Dravidian culture made a great intervention in the development of modern Tamil language and its art forms. Friends, do you know the agamic temples did not permit rituals in Tamil? Tamil songs had a marginal place in musical concerts. Mr. Abraham Pandidar systematically studied the history of Tamil music and attempted to reconstruct the ancient Tamil musical system. He founded the Tanjore Sangeeta Vidya Mahajana Sangam in the year 1912. The first Tamilisai conference was held in 1943 to discuss the status of Tamil music. The implementation of Hindi as a compulsory language in Tamil Nadu at various points of time was seen as a threat to Tamil language and culture. So, Periyar declared that the introduction of Hindi over Tamil would deny the Dravidians of their job opportunities. Maraimalai Adigal pointed out that the Tamil language would suffer with the introduction of Hindi. And let's see about the women's movements. There were several streams of women's movements and organizations established in the early 20th century to address the question of women empowerment in Madras Presidency. Women's India Association and All India Women's Conference are the important among them in Tamil Nadu. WIA was started in the year 1970 by Mrs. Annie Besant, Dorothy Jinarajadasa, Margaret Cousins at Adayar, Madras. The association published pamphlets and bulletins in different languages to detail the problem of personal hygiene, marriage laws, voting rights, child care, and women's role in the public. Women's liberation was one of the important objectives of the self-respect movement. The self-respecters, led by Mr. Periyar, worked for gender equality. The movement provided a space for women to share their ideas. There were several women activists in the movement. Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammayar, Nagamai, Kannamma, Neelavati, Moovalur Ramamirdam, Rukmani Ammal, Alarmel Mangai, Thayammal, Neelambigai, and Sivagami Chidambaranar are prominent among them. There was a custom of dedicating young girls to the Hindu temples as a servant of God, known as Devadasi. Though intended as a service to God, it soon got corrupted, leading to extensive immorality and abuse of the women. Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammayar was in the forefront of this campaign, pressing for a legislation to abolish this Devadasi system. The Madras Devadasis Act 1947 was enacted by the government. In the year 1930, Dr. Muthulakshmi Ammayar introduced in the Madras Legislative Council a bill on the prevention of dedication of women to Hindu temples in the Presidency of Madras. The bill, which later became the Devadasi Abolition Act, declared that Pottukattu ceremony in the precincts of Hindu temples or any other place of worship unlawful, gave legal sanction to Devadasis to contract marriage, and prescribed a minimum punishment of 5 years imprisonment for those found guilty of aiding and abetting the Devadasi system. The bill had to wait for over 15 years to become an act. And friends, this is the question corner. Who has pointed out that the Tamil language would suffer with the introduction of Hindi? Write your answers in the comment section. Dear friends, with this we have finished Unit 10 in History. Stay tuned with Homeschooling channel. Thank you.